Andrew, it's great to see you guys. Appreciate you jumping on here with us. Alvin, let me start with this. The gentleman sitting there to your right is back for another season with the program. How important was it to be able to get him here and get him coming back for another season?
Extremely important. What we've done since I've been here, this is year 5 for me. We've gotten better every year. And every year we've gotten better. We've gotten better after losing our leading scorer, several starters, all conference guys. And, we've lost some guys to the portal. Several years ago, we lost the freshman of the year and 2 other starters to the portal. And I remember coming on the Southland Conference preseason media at that time. And so the question was, man, how can you guys get better when you just lost your best players? And I say, well, we didn't lose our best players. We lost our leading scorer, and all league guy. Our best player is returning. As they had a hard time hearing that at the time. That was Adam Hamilton. And so in this particular case with Drew, we actually lost 3 starters and we lost a couple of all league guys, but we returned our best player, which is Andrew Holyfield. And so he's a Beaumont native. And, the way the game works now, it's no big secret in college basketball, college athletics. Guys go in the portal, and NIL is a big thing. And so Drew never entered his name into the portal and yet was coveted by so many people. And he opted to stay with us and stay with the program and wanted to continue to build with us. And, we won 20 games last year, got to the championship game. He's a big piece and part of what we do. And one of the reasons we've been good every year is our core group returning. And when you have the key player and one of your best players from your core group returning, as we do in Andrew, it gives you a chance to be good, gives you guys confidence. And so, we've kind of practiced and played like that over the course of the summer and off season.
All right, I'm going to give AB some props before I ask Drew a question, and that is 4 years ago, you guys did not win a single game. You took over a program that was in disarray, didn't win a single game in league play, 0-18 in this past year, 14-6, second in the league. You won 20 games overall. You have done this a long time, AB, a long time. And you got the opportunity, and you've taken advantage of the opportunity. All right, Drew, first of all, smile. Second of all, I can't wait to hear your deep voice because I've been told all about this voice that is extremely deep. But third, tell me why. I know you're a local kid. I get it. But, man, like a lot of kids in your position, and AB knows this, would hit the portal and take the paycheck. Why did you decide to stay?
Just knowing that we could have won last year, and the culture that we have around here, and just it's a winning program here with Coach Brooks, even with the whole coaching stuff. And we came up short last year, and I feel like we should have won it last year, if anything. And then just coming back knowing like I'm a local person, and then coming back to a great coaching staff. My teammates, I give them the props every day because they push me every day. And I know what kind of culture we have over here and the standard. What Coach Bruce talks about every day. We got a standard over here to where we know like what to do, and it has to be a winning program around here. So it kind of pushed me to stay and drove me to stay, really.
When you hear Coach say that we got our best player back in the portal or back from the portal, and you hear him talk about the importance that he puts on kind of the skill set that you have and what you provide to this program. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because I know that he trusts me, and he trusted me a lot last year, and I know I got to step up a lot this year, knowing that we're losing AJ Mamaleos and Jay Sean and Adam. Losing them, it was my bad. It was kind of big.
That deep voice, man. That deep voice.
It's getting too deep, man.
But losing them was kind of big for us because, it's 3 starters and all league guys at the end of the day. So just knowing that Coach Bruce trusts me and knowing that the whole coach that trusts me means a lot to me.
So, Alvin, it's not just Drew coming back. You got a couple other guys coming back too that help. And, that's huge. I've said this over and over on some of these media days. If you can bring back like 4 of your top 8, you're celebrating these days where we know years ago that wasn't the case. How important was it to bring back Cody and Errol as well and have kind of a core group that know you, that know what you went through last year, how close you guys were?
Right. Huge, Jeff. I mean, it's part of why we've gotten better every year. This year we returned 8 guys. Drew is one of 8 guys. Cody Pennebaker This is his fourth year with us. Yanko Bullich, this is his fourth year with us. Earl White, this is his third year with us. Jaden Barnes, this is his third year with us. Braden East, who will be a freshman, was a freshman last year. He'll be his second year with us. Jaden Gambrell, his second year with us. He redshirted last year. So we got 8 good players coming back. Of those 8, 5 of them started games. And, the reason why we were good last year is because we had 8 guys returning, 8 core guys. The year before that, when we finally took off, we had 9 returners. So I think we've got the program in a place now where we can have a chance to be good every year. Even if we lose 1 or 2 guys, we're not about that because we play 9 or 10 guys. And so Drew coming back really, I think, gives our program a shot in the arm. Everybody kind of knows who he is. And then, I don't mind saying pumping him. And I say he's our best player, but he's also our hardest worker. He is a gym rat. He lives in the gym, so he's kind of set the standard and the tone for how we work and how we play, how selfless we are, and how we help each other. And so he's done that. And so the newcomers have seen from those 8 guys led by Drew and Cody and Earl White how we do things. And so they've the learning curve was really short for them. So that's why we expect to have a good season this year. And I think has a opportunity to have my best team since I've been back here.
How have you been able to manage this, Alvin? I think the most impressive part about the way that you've grown this program is you haven't gone to the portal every year to be able to add 12, 13 new guys. You haven't tried to restack this roster and run one season. It's been a slow build, and now you've got this thing to a healthy point where you can say that you have a culture and actually mean it, because there are players in this program that have been there for 2, 3, 4 years that have ownership over that culture. How have you been able to pull that? We've done a lot of these media days, and there's not a lot of places that have been able to build it the way that you've been able to build it.
Well, I'm as Jeff mentioned, I've been around for a little while, so I've adapted. Obviously my younger son is associate head coach Kentucky. We talk every day, and so I understand the importance of the portal and and we do add a few pieces from the portal, but the large majority of our group has come from our returners, and so our staff, we've done a really good job of trying to establish a relationship. And one thing we hang our hat on is player development. And I think one of the things that Drew will probably tell you and why he came back is because we have spent so much time in terms of developing his game and spending time with him, countless hours, our coaches with him, and developing his game and film work and on the court. And so we built a culture and an environment where guys enjoy playing with us, enjoy coming back. And I don't mind telling you, to be transparent, there's a couple of guys left the last year or 2, didn't really want to leave. I mean, they expressed great concern about leaving. So a couple of them got very emotional. Hey, can you talk to my guy? Because I'd like to stay. But I don't have any control over that. So, but we do have control over like the guys returning. So to answer your question, we work hard at building relationships and through player development and trying to get guys to want to be here and come back, and then recruit new guys. And so I think we've got that now. Andrew is a great example of that. You're talking about a guy here that year that Jeff mentioned that we didn't win a league game. Well, Andrew was a senior at Beaumont Westbrook that year, and he was 6'6", 165 pounds. And he didn't have any offers, and he went to Jarvis Christian in high school. His mom took him up there. He tried out, made the team, played there 1 year, goes to Ranger Junior College, plays there. We see him at Fort Worth at the JUCO event. Man, by that time, he's 6'10", but he's about 172, something like that, 173. And I'm listening to other coaches talking about, man, he's intriguing. At the time, we didn't have a great need for it. So Terry Anderson leaves and goes in the portal. Gets paid pretty good. We call Andrew that same night. And we started making the pitch and got him here and I say, hey, man, if you'll come here, you're not going to be a frontline player. I'm going to put you at the front of the press. I'm going to play you behind the three-point line. I'm going to get you in the weight room. You finish school 1 week. The next week you're here. We're going to start working on your game. And we've done that. He's done that. And so that kind of, I think, helped keep our program going. And that's kind of where we are. So guys start to see that we have more of a next man up mentality here. And so we continue to develop guys And so when one guy leaves, I mean, the next guy's not got to be ready to go. And I think that we're in a good position right now with the program. And, we won 20 games last year. We got to the championship game and created some excitement around here. And so the thought was by some was, man, how could you possibly be better? And I've been around long enough to know that if you do it the right way, and you can keep the right guys, you can keep the thing rolling. And so that's where I think we are right now. And I think it's going to be a fun and exciting year. I'm really looking forward to it. League's going to be good. A lot of teams in our league going to be good, and rightfully so. Everybody's excited and optimistic. Everybody's undefeated right now, and that's kind of the way it is. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I am.
No, I love the fact of, again, how much, you learn with Kelvin too, right? I mean, how much you learn with Kelvin. He's about as straight up as it gets. And that's kind of how you are. I mean, you guys are very similar in that regard in terms of there's no BS. And Drew, your road, Alvin just documented it a little bit. Like, how crazy is it for you, again, that, you were like 6'6" in when you graduated high school, took this road where nobody wanted you, and now you're where you are right now. I mean, how cool is that to kind of look back on?
I look at it as motivation, really, every day.
Whoop, don't know what happened there.
Someone joined the wrong link at the wrong time. So
it's all right.
Are we going to get Lamar back, Dagan? All right. So while we wait for Lamar to get back,
at least to say goodbye. But I'll tell you what, Drew Holyfield, maybe the best story in this league right now, because you're talking about a guy that could be, if it's not for Javon Garcia, could be a preseason player of the year. And I know the league doesn't do this, but he's in the mix, as a guy that's got a wide variety of skills and has just started to kind of scratch the surface of what he can be, because I think now he's got the confidence to walk into a game, Rob, and realize he can dominate a game, not just on the defensive end, but also on the offensive end. And I think that's where you're going to see, hopefully a significant difference this year, is a little bit more aggressiveness, a little bit more assertiveness, and a little bit more leadership as well.
Yeah. And I was just curious, and I was going to ask him before they got booted off the stream, was that he grew from 6'6" to 6'10" after his senior year in high school. Do you think he turned into Barry White after his senior year in high school? Or do you think that he always had the deep booming bass in his voice like this?
Yeah, I think he probably hit puberty a little bit late, and probably the voice threw as well.
It threw me off when the first time I heard him. You said you're gonna have a deep voice. I was like, oh, he's got a deep voice. Normally, you don't hear deep voices. Yes, yeah,
I love those stories, and I love the story not only of him but of Alvin Brooks, who, again, you're talking about a guy that had two different stints as an assistant at Houston. He did one in the mid '90s. This is a guy who played. He played for Lamar on their two tournament teams, and they went 47-6 in that stretch. And here they are back. All right, Drew, I can't even remember what I asked you because I'm old, and it was like 2 minutes ago. But you probably remember what I asked you. So before you were rudely interrupted, go ahead and finish that answer of, I think, how far you've come and the ride that you've taken.
I just use it for motivation, really. Just knowing I didn't have anything out of high school, and that's what made me just push myself every day. And knowing my end goals and knowing what I want to do with basketball. Coming out of high school, just not having nothing, it kind of, it hurted me a lot. But where I'm at now, I'm very grateful, and I thank God for that every day. And when I stood between the lines, that kind of just made me go hard all the time, just knowing like I didn't have nothing out of high school. They were picking a lot of dudes over me, every school really. And just going to that child, my mom, she brought me, and I didn't really want to go to Jarvis, but my mom was like, just trust me, it'll be good for you. And I trusted her with that, and I'm very grateful I went to Jarvis and just taking the route. So I'm grateful for that.
Mom always knows best, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
There you go. Listen, guys, it's great to see you. Best of luck this season. Keep smiling, Andrew. You got a nice smile, man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you, man.
there you go. There you go. Appreciate you guys being here. Best of luck this season. And
I appreciate you
thank
guys having us, man.
Yeah, thank
All right.
y'all.
All right, thanks.
Guys. Great seeing you guys.
That was